Hello everybody, this is Casey. I am here to do some tarot readings today. How's everybody doing? Pretty! How are you today? Happily ever after. Love you too, hon. Yes. Yes. So how's everybody doing today? Okay, hold on, Pretty. Let me get the cards shuffled a little bit. Now, I can't give you a time frame, hon. Okay? I can't do time frames. That's not my thing. But I can tell you what's going on in the next 3 months. RD Intuitive, how are you today? Stranger Things, how are you doing? Okay. So the next four, she wants the next 4 months. Okay, we'll see what the cards say for the next 4 months. Okay, hon? So how's everybody doing? Angel, I have you on the list. So I have Pretty, Happily Ever After, Angel S, RD Intuitive, and Stranger Things. I am getting better and better every day in every way. Been an interesting Mercury retrograde. Did all of you have a lot of stuff come up this Mercury retrograde? Was kind of interesting. One of the girls and I started going through some of the same stuff. So we started brainstorming and we came up with some interesting things. So we're going to, I'm going to do a video on love and sunshine. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on it and put it in the playlist for everybody to play around with, okay? Pretty. Interesting. So, Pretty, you do have something coming in the next 4 months, okay? But I want you to think very clearly about what you want and what you don't want, okay? Snow Queen! Okay, so the first card is... Okay, I think it's old love, okay? And I'll tell you why I hear it in a minute, okay? You need to decide what makes you happy, what brings you joy, okay? Because there needs to be a transformation here. Okay? The thing is, here's happiness, joy, and celebration, but this is the death card. This is the end of something, the beginning of something new. Yes, 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 yes. Okay? Something needs to be changed. Okay? You need to decide what makes you happy, what is best for you, okay, hon? This is very, very important. But I do show that you have a need to make choices around love. I really don't think that you're going to go back to this old person. Okay. Priyanka CJ333. Hi, Electra. How are you, hon? Okay. You need to make choices and decisions about what you want. I do not, okay, I'm not done with your reading, hun. So I don't think that you're going to go back to this person. I do show, I think that you offered a cup of love to this person. Okay. I think that you offered a cup of love, but I think there was a lot of lies, deceits, and deception going on. Okay. So you have some choices and decisions to make, but I have the 4 of Cups. It's like, okay, you're being offered something, but you're not sure if you're going to take it. And you're kind of stuck in your head. You're kind of going back and forth about it. But I don't think that you're going to go back to this relationship because, hun, it's just going to keep happening again and again, okay? Does that make sense? I'm getting better and better all the time. Okay, happily ever after. What's your question, hun? Electra, you're the last reading up, hun. I got you on the list, CJ333. Happily ever after. What's your question, hun? So it's happily ever after and then Angel S. And if you're new, please like and subscribe. Hi, Shri. How are you doing? Okay, so the free list is closed. But if you want to make a donation of then you just missed it by one person, hon. Okay, if happily ever after doesn't pop up in the next minute, then we'll go ahead and do your reading, okay, Shri? Love you too, girl. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and do Shri anyway because I told her I would. Okay. Now you're the last one on the free one on the list, so you're going to have to be patient, hon. Okay, what do you need to be aware of at this time? Okay, there's I do think you how do I want to say that? Okay, there's some kind of lack consciousness you need to pay attention to. Okay? It's a point of view, a belief system or something that's holding you back. The universe is trying to give to you, but you're not there, but there's some kind of belief systems or point of view or fear or something that's holding back from the universe giving to you. Okay, so you're going to have to do a little bit of exploring. And hon, you know we have the bubble technique for clearing things, okay? So start asking the universe some questions. What do I need to be aware of here? What am I not willing to be and see with clarity here that I need to be aware of, okay? Just ask questions. I do show that you've worked very, very hard at clearing a lot of things, and you have learned to prioritize, and you have learned to focus more on one thing at a time and get out of your head a little bit, okay? But there's still something going on here, okay? There's been arguments, disputes, separation, some heartache here that might be contributing to this whole situation. But I do show the new beginnings of finding peace and clarity and truth. This is new beginnings after all the struggles. You're so close to clearing whatever this lack consciousness is, hun. Don't give up. Just start asking the universe questions around whatever it is you're going through. Okay? Because I do show that you have forward movement. I do show that there is success. And it says it twice. Both these cards say the same thing. There's forward movement and success. In this one, it talks about people recognizing you for all the efforts, everything that you've put in. This one says, okay, you're making progress, but it's still in divine timing, okay? So there's still something. You're making huge progress, hon, but there's still something that's holding you back. It's like a queen bee, okay? When you find out what that one piece is, it's going to clear out a lot of stuff for you, okay? It's like the whole hive follows the queen bee. Does that make sense, hon? Angel asks, what's your question, hon? Cup of tea with $3 worth of sugar cookies. How are you today, hon? Okay, so the free list is closed, but if you want to make a donation, then we can get you on the list. Okay. Let me get these cards shuffled. So after Angel is RD Intuitive. Did that help at all, happily ever after? There's something that, okay, like I said, ask the universe questions. What do I need to be aware of here? What truth and clarity am I not seeing that I need to be aware of? What belief systems or point of view is holding me back from moving forward? What else is possible? How can it get better than this? You know? And follow that intuition and knowing, hon. Did that help at all? Okay. RM2, I saw you for a moment. Are you still here, hon? Yes, we have to ask for signs. We have to be open to listening. You know, and our society keeps us so busy that we don't have time to listen. So taking 10 minutes a day and being still and quiet and listening can be life-changing, you know? Okay. And that's like with all the illnesses that I've been going through, I have had to sit down and really ask my body questions, and I'm getting answers. What is going on today? Everybody's going through lack consciousness. Okay. Hold on, Con. The free list is closed today, hon. We've already got our 10 people. Okay, Angel. Okay, Angel. We have the 3 of Pentacles. There is forward movement. Okay, there's been a lot of hard work put in. There is forward movement, but at the same time, you're still distracted because you're trying to juggle things. Okay, sometimes it helps to prioritize things. Write it down and prioritize it. Okay, because that may help simple things. But there's some... Okay, so what kind of pops into my head is, okay, so we have the bubble technique. I don't know if you've ever seen that. The bubble technique... You're welcome, happily ever after. Okay, if you look at my playlist under classes, there's something in there called the bubble technique. You can go in and clear points of view, belief systems, anger, frustration, statements people have told you, anything in that bubble technique. So there is something that is holding you back. I don't know if it's a belief system, if it's a point of view about something, it's fear. Okay, there's something. Okay. So the first thing that pops in my head is you have to work hard for your money. You have to work hard for what you want. Those are programs, hun. You can put that into fear. You can put that into the bubble and you can clear it. Put the fear in the clear. But see, you're not open to receptive because you've got that fear. Okay? So all those fears that you have, you can put into the bubble 20, 30 seconds. Okay. So I would clear a lot of things around money. You have to work hard for your money. Okay. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. I want you to clear those kind of belief systems around finances. Okay. Because I think that'll help clear some of those fears. I think that'll help clear some of that instability. Anything that you're scared of, put into that bubble, okay? Because when you are afraid of something, you're putting that out to the universe and you're drawing it to you. Okay? But I do show that things can shift quickly. There can be a transformation and change that'll come in very, very quickly, okay? Pay attention to any messages that you get from spirit. Okay? They're let go of those fears, honey. Let go of those fears. Have some faith and trust in the universe. So the main program that we have is from organized religion that tells us money is the root of all evil. Well, if the money is the root of all evil, then why are the churches asking us for it, So change your opinion around money. Any belief systems you have about lack and not having money, okay? Change those quick, okay? I do show the King of Cups, okay? So this is a class that I went to. If money was your lover, what would you tell it? And it was interesting in that class because it was the first one they did on that. One of the things they talked about, money's dirty. Get away from me. Okay, this is the kind of energy you're projecting out to money. One of the gals said, "Oh, honey, money, come to me, Switch your attitudes around money. If money was your lover, what would you tell it? Okay? But it's a good way of looking at your points of view about things, okay? But this is the King of Cups. This is someone offering, I think in this instance, I don't think it's a romantic relationship. I think it's somebody offering emotional support for you. Somebody that can be very, very supportive for you through this whole situation, okay? But again, you're walking away from a situation that's no longer emotionally fulfilling. How can this get any better? Okay? Ask the universe, how can this get better than this? What do I need to be aware of? What grand and glorious adventure can I create, okay, in order to move forward from this situation? And then I have the Justice card, okay? The Justice card talks about a need for balance, a need for seeing the truth and the clarity in the situation. What do I need to be aware of? This could also talk about legal contracts, okay? But it does definitely represent a decision being made in your favor, okay? So work on your points of view and your belief systems, hon, okay? And the bubble technique, I don't have any moderators on here right now. Yes. Let me find that bubble technique for you. Hold on, everybody. So I could put it up. No moderators here today. Let's see. Playlists. Where are you? First one up. Come on. What the heck? Just took me right out of it. Okay, got it. So here's the bubble technique for you, okay? So it's under 4 minutes, very quick, very simple. You can put everything in that, okay? And this, okay, clear this also. Everybody needs to clear this. I have to figure it out, okay? That was huge for a bunch of us this week. I'm telling you, this Mercury retrograde has brought up some deep, deep stuff for a lot of us, and it was huge. The energy was so huge around that. I have to figure it out. Sometimes we have to surrender it to the universe and have faith and trust that it's going to work out for us, okay? But we've got to clear those belief systems and those points of view that stops the universe from helping us. Yes. Everything that pops up, hon, the negative self-talk too, okay? It's not just the fears, the negative self-talk. Okay? And I would also clear, I can only make so much money a year. RD Intuitive, are you here, hon? So I have RD Intuitive and then Stranger Things. And then Love and Sunshine. And thank you for helping out, Love and Sunshine. I know you're last, Shri. RD Intuitive and Stranger Things are next. Let's see if they're still here. We'll give them a minute, and if they don't show up, then Love and Sunshine's next. Yes, CJ333, you're on the list. What's happening today? We're just doing readings, RM2. Okay. Well, Love and Sunshine's answered, so let's go ahead and do Love and Sunshine. These two didn't show up. What's your question, Love and Sunshine? So it'd be Love and Sunshine, Snow Queen, Priyanka, CJ333, Electra, Polly, and Shri. Okay. Yeah, we'll do you RM2. You're the last one though, okay? Because I had two people that didn't show up. Career reading. Actually, RM2 should probably be one of my moderators. Yeah. Because she's a regular. Career. Are you by any chance up for a promotion? Love and Sunshine? Is it possible that somebody's looking at you for a promotion? Okay, so you have no clue. Maybe I really worked hard, though. Triple Moon Goddess, how are you doing today, honey? Yeah. Okay, so just be aware that I think somebody's watching you, okay? Love and sunshine, because I have the King of Swords here. Okay, this is someone, this is quiet, okay? Someone very quiet, somebody observant. Could be a boss that's paying attention. Just remember, actions speak louder than words, hon. Okay? So, Christine, the free list is closed for today, but if you want to make a donation, then we can get you on the list, okay? But this is, like I said, this is somebody that's sitting back and they're observing your actions. They're watching what you're doing. Hold on, we'll do you next, RD, okay? And the reason I'm asking about a promotion, like I said, somebody's observing you. Somebody's watching you, okay? But this is the 10 of Pentacles. This is coming into prosperity, abundance, stability, security, happy family, everything. This is coming into having it all, okay? But I do show the Lovers card, okay? I don't think this is a relationship. What I'm feeling like is that you need to make some choices and decisions about what you love to do. Okay? Where's your passion? Where's your desire? Where do you want to go with career? Okay? You have to make some choices and decisions about what you love. You have an idea of what you want, but it's not into reality yet. You need to start asking questions around that and seeing what kind of, ask yourself, what makes me happy? What's creating passion in my career, okay? Like you said, you have worked hard. There is forward movement, but you're still juggling things, okay? Things are still out of balance. Again, you've got to make some decisions and choices about what you want, okay? And also clear that negative self-talk, clear any of those doubts, those points of view with the bubble technique, okay? Now that I've got it on copy and paste, I can keep putting it up. Okay, and Triple Moon Goddess, the next spiritual talk is next Friday night. We could do a little bit after this if you guys want to ask questions, okay? But I show, okay, this is a single person card. Okay? This is someone that knows who she wants, where she's going. Okay, you've planted the seeds for what you want. And this is what I tell my people. If I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for and what would that look like? I want you to focus on what it looks like. Ask for it one time. One time. When you want something from the universe, ask one time and then give gratitude for it as if you already have it. That's showing faith and trust that it's coming in, okay? But you've planted the seeds for what you want. Ask for it, visualize it, and give gratitude as if you already have it. That's showing faith and trust in the universe that it's going to bring it to you, okay? And bubble technique, all those fears and doubts and that negative self-talk that comes through, okay? But I do show that you're going to figure it out, okay? This is the Ace of Wands. This is tapping into your passions and your desires, your creativity. What makes you happy? What gets you excited about life? You are so open and receptive. Look at these hands. You're open and receptive to new things coming in, okay? Just make sure you start clearing out any negative self-talk that comes in, okay, hon? Does that make sense? But you've got to know what you want in order for the universe to give you what you want, okay? RD Intuitive, what's your question, hon? Yes, 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 yes. The thing is, we've got to get past our own programs. And if, like I said, look at your belief systems around money. And one of the main ones we're programmed with, okay, is you have to work hard for your money. No, you just need to tap into your joy and happiness. And money is an exchange of energy. Money is God in action. And but we're programmed, money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. You have to work hard for your money. Those are programs. So start clearing them, okay, hon? So what's your question, RD Intuitive? So it's RD Intuitive and then Snow Queen. No, it's not showing up, hon. Maybe it was too long. One question, though, okay? Just break it down to one question, hon. Yeah, because it's not coming up. Snow Queen, if you're still here, hon, if you get your question ready too, okay? Okay, we'll see. I got it. What's okay? Okay, I don't know. Okay, so what I'm getting about this person, a new face to you, but the thing is, hon, the universe is going to get the message across to you. How's Puggy Poo? Puggy Poo's laying here sleeping. The universe is going to appear to you as a person sometimes when they're bringing you messages, okay? So if it's a new face, don't worry about that. It's probably still one of your guides, okay? Now, this is the Magician card. This talks about manifesting exactly what you want in your life, okay? You have all the tools, you have all the abilities to manifest exactly what you want. But there's a need to come into balance, okay? And if okay, so for some reason I'm thinking of DNA. I think you were stressed out about something, okay? Because when you're stressed out about something, our DNA curls up into an infinity symbol. When you relax, it relaxes out into a circle. So I think you need to relax about something. Okay. 2 more people ahead of you after this, Priyanka. Okay. But just remember that the Magician, that's okay, Daisy. You can call me anytime, hon. Okay. I was just in bed when you messaged again. The Magician practices and studies every day of his life to learn and hone his craft. So everything you have been through up till now has been practice and study to teach you what you like and don't like about relationships and things that are going on in your life. So set some boundaries. I don't want to experience this. Okay? I want to experience this. So this is kind of funny. This was something taught to me by a shaman, okay? You write a list in the middle, you write things I do want to experience. Outside that, you write down things that you might want to experience. And then outside of all the circles, you write down things you don't want to experience, okay? So set some boundaries. I no longer want to experience this, or I invite the universe in to bring this experience to me. So it's make some choices and decisions, because you have learned what you like and don't like in relationships at this point in time, okay? I do show that there has, okay, were you involved with the person that was kind of controlling? Someone that had to put you down in order to feel good about themselves? Okay. Because this is a person that has to win at all costs. And this is not something that you want. Okay. Your husband. Okay. Yeah. And there was not an even give and take. It's like you were giving and giving and giving, and this person was just taking and taking. There was no support system. There was no reciprocity. I can't even say the word. Okay. There was no even give and take. Okay. So there needs to be a balance. There's no emotional support. There's no financial support. Okay. Now, we have the Two of Wands. It's time for you to choose between two pathways. Now, it's not the pathways that's the hard for you, okay? The universe has opened up both pathways for you. The hard thing is, okay, the hard thing is you choosing what's best for you. The universe has opened up both pathways. They're both right for you. What are you going to choose? You have to choose what's best for you, okay? So I have the King of Cups. This is someone that's very loving, caring, nurturing, very emotionally sensitive. Sometimes it seems like they're a little bit emotionally detached because they feel things so deeply, okay? But I don't think this is your husband. I don't think it's you. I think somebody that's offering some emotional support. Okay. But hun, I think once you make your choice, once you make your decision, this is the very early beginnings of something long-term, stable. And I feel, okay, I feel like this probably is you. You need to be emotionally supportive to yourself. You need to decide what is best for you, what makes you happy. Okay? Be very supportive of yourself and move into this energy. It's the very early beginnings of something long-term stable. It'll be slow moving. But again, if I give you a magic wand, what would you wish for and what would that look like? That's what this card is the start of. Ask for what you want one time. Give gratitude as if you ever have it. Gratitude is the key to everything. When you give gratitude, then you are putting it out to the universe. That's your wish. Okay? I want you to take time to smell the roses. I want you to take time to enjoy life a little more. This is really, really important. But you see, again, we're going back to the DNA. You are so stressed out that it's entwined, it's twisted. It's time for you to take some time to relax, okay, hon? But look at how big that pentacle is. Okay? It's there, it's coming. Are you going to allow it? Are you going to make your choices, your decisions, or are you going to stay stuck in indecision? Okay? But once you are supportive and loving and caring for yourself, then there's a lot of forward movement. Does that make sense, hon? Snow Queen, what's your question, hon? God bless you too, honey. I hope that helped. Snow Queen and then Priyanka. Hi, Brenda. I'm good. I'm getting better and better every day. So, Snow Queen, did you hear all the things that we talked about last night? Did you try looking in all the different universes for what you want and don't want? So, Carlos, the free list is closed for today. If you want to make a donation, then we can put you on the list for readings. So we had spiritual talk last night, and if you can, okay, if you can, everybody that usually comes to the spiritual talks, at least go in and watch the first hour, because we talked about some things that came up during this Mercury retrograde, okay? There's a shift there, honey, okay? There's a shift. Okay, so right now, okay, Stranger Things, we'll do you right after Snow Queen, okay? So, Snow Queen, we can do a little bit of a spiritual talk after this, after we do the free readings, okay? Okay, so Snow Queen, it's time to walk away from the drama, the trauma, the backstabbing, okay? Let it go. Put it all in the bubble, hon. Quit. Okay, this is a huge one. I have to figure it out into the bubble. We were talking about that last night, and we're talking about a little bit today, but you need to quit figuring it out. You need to set those boundaries, okay? So we do nothing but spiritual talk on Friday nights, and then after the readings, we do some spiritual talk. So if you have questions, let me know, okay? So you have lots of possibilities, hon. Okay? Focus on the gratitude. Focus on the blessings of everything that you already have, because you are ready to start new life, new beginnings. Focus on the beauty in life. Focus on the possibilities. There's lots and lots of possibilities here. But again, I keep telling you, get the book, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers. Okay? You need to work on some of your own inner demons, okay? Instead of pushing everything away that you don't like about yourself or your own negative self-talk, okay? I want you to start talking to it and dealing with it, because that's all part of you. Every time you push away a part of yourself like that, you shatter yourself into pieces, okay? And then you spend the rest of your life trying to reclaim all those pieces of yourself. But you've got to have faith in yourself, hon, because here's the Queen of Pentacles. This is a woman that knows how to manifest exactly what she wants. Again, focus on the gratitude. Focus on the beauty of life, okay? Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Put your shields up for the people that you do not want to put up with their energy anymore. Again, go within. This is the Hermit card. This is a need to go within and know who you are and what you want. You put too much value on what other people think or doing. Again, I would also clear, I have to figure it out. When you have to figure it out, you keep yourself stuck in that energy. You don't move forward. Just remember, hon, when you know who you are, what you want, what makes you happy, then you're going to start bringing in that person, okay? So this is one of the things I wrote down last night. If you want to find the right person, be the right person. Okay? If you want to find the right person, be the right person. Be that loving, caring, gentle, nurturing, sharing, expansive person that you want in your life. Because once you know who you are, hun, okay, then you're going to bring in this love life. You're going to bring in this relationship, okay? Does that make sense, hun? Okay, Stranger Things, what's your question, hun? Stranger Things and then Priyanka. And if you guys have any ideas of topics that you want to talk about on Spiritual Talk, always let me know, okay? Because if I don't know the answers, well, that's like last night I had somebody that came in that wanted to know about a spirit box. I don't know anything about spirit boxes. So, yeah. Stranger Things, your question, and then Priyanka, get your question ready too, hun. Oh, messages from your guides. Okay. So, first thing that popped in my head is, what have you been learning during this Mercury retrograde? What have you been learning on this Mercury retrograde? And one of the things of a lot of us is we got to let go of figuring it out. Okay. So it's like you've been studying and learning a lot of new things. I have the apprenticeship card. Okay, this is somebody that's studying a lot. Okay, but you're still stuck in your head. There's a need to focus on one thing at a time. So sit down, everything that's going down, sit down and prioritize it and focus on one thing at a time, okay? Because when you're trying to do everything at once, you're scattering your energy and you're not accomplishing anything. Okay? But I do show that you were moving toward very early beginnings of something that you, yeah, the free list is close, and if you want to make a donation, we can get you on the list then, okay? You are moving closer to knowing what you want, what you desire, what makes you happy, what gets you excited about life, okay? But this is early. I think your guides are communicating with you a lot more. So it's time for you to make some choices and decisions about what you want, okay? I do show that they are communicating with you back and forth. They're watching you, they're observing you, okay? They're encouraging you to make your choices and decisions, to find your truth and clarity, okay? And again, we have the Magician. You have the ability to manifest what you want. You have all the tools. You need to have a little bit of faith and trust in yourself and relax. And just remember, everything that you have gone through has brought you to who you are today, and you should know better about what you want and don't want in your life. So manifest it, okay? Three of Cups. You are moving toward your happiness, your joy, your fulfillment. Look at these cups are overflowing with happiness, with emotional fulfillment, okay? But I have the death card. You need to end a cycle, okay? This is transmuting something. This is changing from one state to another. There's no death, okay? There's only transmutation, transformation. And this is you making choices and decisions about what's right for you and what's not right for you, okay? So I get the feeling that it's time to quit procrastinating and it's time to move forward, okay? And I do think that the next couple weeks might still be a little bit confusing, but I think that after we are totally out of this Mercury retrograde shadow period, I think that you're going to have a lot of more clarity, because I do feel like that you learned a lot during this Mercury retrograde about what you want and don't want. Does that make sense, hon? Priyanka, what's your question, hon? Okay, got her question. Did that make sense, Stranger Things? Or did we lose you? Good. But I think that after this, I think once we get out of the shadow period, you're going to have a little more clarity. Okay? So now it's time to go for what you do want. Okay. So 5 out of 6 of these cards are major arcana, Priyanka. So this is telling me that you are going through some major changes in your life. Okay, the first card up is the death card. This is the end of something and the beginning of something new. Okay, this is you making choices and decisions about what's best for you. You need to transform your life. Okay, nobody's going to do this but you. And it's interesting because I have the Hermit card in here twice. Okay, what do I want? What do I want to change in my life? What makes me happy? Who am I? What do I want? This is going within and finding out who you are, what you want, and then going out and shining your light in the world. And I tell people all the time, when you find peace within yourself, when you find love within yourself, and you radiate that out into the world, okay, and you find that strength in yourself, this is how you change the world, one person at a time. You also clear the energy for other people to find their own truth and clarity also. So as we clear all this stuff out of ourselves, we're opening up opportunity for other people to awaken and know who they are also, okay? So you're expanding your consciousness, your peace, your truth, your clarity, everything out into the world, okay? But you are making choices and decisions about who you are and what you want. Okay? Now, I do show that you're going through lots and lots of healing. There's a need for emotional balance here. But this card is saying, yeah, lots of healing, but you have some patience. Okay? Don't get impatient with yourself. If something's not working out the way you want, start asking questions around it. What do I need to be aware of here? What can be better than this? What do I need to see in order to what do I need to see in order to move forward? Which is the best pathway for me? Take the time to ask the questions and be still and listen to what the universe has to say to you, okay? Because I think right now, okay, I think right now the universe is offering you something, but I think that you have a lot of self-doubt. You're not sure about it. You're not okay. So you're not trusting yourself. The universe is offering you something, but you're not trusting yourself and you're not open to receiving it because you're afraid you're going to make the wrong choice. Okay? Again, use the bubble technique. Clear that I have to figure it out. And clear that I'm afraid I'm going to make the wrong choice. Okay? Have some faith and trust in the universe. The universe sees the whole picture, we don't. And sometimes it can present things to us that we never even thought of. Okay? So I have the Hierophant. And then I have the Magician again. So again, this is going in and finding out your own inner authority. Who has inner authority over you? Who are you giving your power away to? Okay? You need to reclaim all those parts of yourself that you have given away to other people. You need to reclaim your own inner authority. And again, I think that's part of the healing process. So I would visualize your body in front of you, and I would ask your healing team to reclaim all those parts of yourself that you have given out to other people. To reclaim all those parts of yourself. Okay? Again, this is reclaiming your own inner authority, and this is going in and knowing who you are and then shining your light in the world. Okay? And the Hermit's in here twice. Okay? It's in here twice. So I think that you're going through some major transformations, hon. And you can also visualize your body. Okay, picture this golden honey colored energy coming in from the universe and filling your body. And when your body is full, I want you to expand that energy out and push out everything that is not yours. You're going to have all these little things floating around outside that golden colored energy. I want you to tell it all to go home. Okay? And see if that doesn't help shift your energy a little bit. Does that make sense, hon? And you could always rewind and listen to exactly what we're saying, okay? CJ333, you're next, hon. And then it would be Electra Polly. Are you still here, hon? And then Shri and RM2. You're welcome, hon. I hope that helps. Okay. Okay. You're awesome, love and sunshine. I appreciate your help. Thank you. I think that it's going to be more than 3 months, CJ. Wow. Okay, so I do think that you need to do some work on yourself, hon, before this next person comes in. Okay, I'm going to recommend a book for you. Let me type it down. So I'm going to recommend this book for you, hon. This is a life-changing book, okay? I do think that you need to deal with some shadow side things, okay? I do think you need to deal with some fears. I think you have a tendency to be harsh on yourself. I think that you have a lot of negative self-talk. Is this making sense? Okay. And again, the bubble technique will also help you clear some of that negative self-talk. But there are some things going on that you need to deal with before you get into another relationship. Because I think you have a tendency to push away who you are and get yourself lost in relationships. As you deal with all of that, okay, you're going to move into the Sun card. This is the best card in the whole deck. You've got to know who you are. You've got to let go of the fears. You've got to quit pushing away all those parts of yourself that you don't like. Okay? And then you will move into this happiness and this fulfillment. But it's up to you to do the work. You have to make the choice. You have to make the decisions. Okay? Now, I show again, we're going from the Sun, ultimate fulfillment, and this is emotional happiness, emotional fulfillment, okay? It's like you need to find this emotional fulfillment within before you get involved in another relationship, okay? Like I was saying, if you want to find the right person, be the right person. The things that you want to see in a relationship, you need to find in yourself first, okay? As you start doing that, you're going to bring in your soulmate. But just remember that, you know, this is schoolroom Earth. We've got lessons to learn, okay? But you're going to call in your soulmate with finding that love and nurturing and caring for yourself. And it is going to bring up some fears, and it is going to bring up some illusions that you're going to need to deal with. But the bubble technique will help with that. Okay? And again, give up the need to figure it out. Okay, just ask the universe questions and start clearing the energy of things that come up. Clear that negative self-doubt, okay? But this is dealing with it. And you also need to decide exactly what you want in a relationship. I do show somebody's coming in. This could also be a marriage card. When you deal with those fears, those illusions, you are halfway there to this marriage card. Okay, and here's the person coming in, but you've got to deal with those fears and illusions first. You've got to find that love with and peace within yourself first, okay? Now, I have the Five of Wands. This talks about competition. Are you a competitive person? Okay. I feel like you get stuck in your head. And are you an air sign? Let me ask this. Do you have a tendency to try to balance out everything in your head? If I do this, if I do that, okay? It's like you're in competition with yourself. Yes. You're Leo, okay? Put that in the bubble too and clear it. This keeps you stuck in your head. It keeps you from making choices and decisions. Sometimes you got to step back and let things go with the flow. Yeah. Okay. But as you start clearing away all these things, your fears, your self-talk, everything, I have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to start moving in your favor. Okay. I know you asked about the next person coming in, but you've got to be the person that you want to bring in first. Okay. But this is forward movement. This is things shifting in your favor, but it's still in divine timing. As you clear out your competitiveness, your fears, your doubts, your negative self-talk, the things that you push away from yourself, okay, you're moving into this energy. It looks good. Again, if you want to find the right person, be the right person, okay? And I think you're the person that I wrote that down for last night. You're only competitive for work, but how much competition do you also, okay, how much pressure do you put on yourself when you're being competitive like that? I would also clear some belief systems around money and around work. Okay, I would clear that you have to work hard for your money, because you know what, hon, you want to enjoy what you're doing. Okay, I hope that helps, hon. Electra, are you here, hon? Electra Polly? I know she's down in Australia. You're a workaholic. So put that in the bubble and clear it. Put that in, okay, so being a workaholic is actually in competition for the rest of your life. I would put, yeah, there's the bubble technique again. There is more to life than being a workaholic. So being the workaholic is a competition. See, that's the problem with my twin flame. He's a workaholic. He's married to his job. And that's in competition with the rest of your life. Electra, are you here, hon? Shri. You're welcome, Mom, and I hope that helped. I know, Shri's been waiting all this time. And RM2 stepped out. I could always message her. Okay. I can give you the energy for the next 3 or 4 months, okay, hon? And I am not good at time frame, but I can give you the information for next 3-4 months. First card up is the Lover's card. I mean the Two of Cups. Oh. I don't like that last card. Okay, so okay, Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups, two people coming together in the ultimate love relationship, emotionally fulfilling, okay? You have come together. You have learned a lot, okay? You have learned some major lessons. You've learned your lessons well. You are ready for new beginnings, okay? You are ready to start all over again with a clean slate. Now, most of these cards are major arcana. These are major life changes, okay? So, work on you. Work on finding your own inner authority. Work on, if I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for and what does that look like? Okay, ask for it one time, visualize it, and give thanks for it as if you already have it every day, okay? This is going in and tapping into your own inner authority. This is also a marriage card, okay? This can also be a marriage card, a contract, a decision being made in your favor, okay? But there's a need for balance, truth, and clarity in the situation. And then I have the Lover's card, okay? Visualize what you want, hon. Right now, everything is a fantasy. It's an illusion. Visualize what you want, okay? And give thanks for it as if you already have it. And then I have the Eight of Swords. Okay, there's some kind of lack consciousness or something that you need to clear. You are stuck in this mental prison. I would use the bubble technique. One of the things I would clear is this is never going to happen. Okay? It's taking too long. Any kind of negative self-talk that you were telling yourself, put into the bubble technique. Okay? Because this is a mental prison. Okay? Her feet are not bound. She can stand up anytime she wants. Her hands are tied together, but they're not tied down. She could reach up and take that blindfold off and cut those bindings off with one of the swords and walk away from the situation. This is your own mental prison. Okay? You need to clear that. You've got to believe, you've got to focus on the gratitude for it, okay? You got to focus on it happening. And I do show that it's going to happen suddenly, unexpectedly. Okay? The universe is going to step in and it's going to shake things up. But it is going to happen. I kind of feel like it's within the next 6 months. Okay? But it's gonna happen right out of the blue. So have some faith and trust in the universe. Sometimes it takes a little time when you ask the universe for it, ask for this or something better. Because the universe has to shift things in order to align things up for you. Okay? It's not like, yeah. Yeah, I do think so. You know, that's what the Two of Cups is. It's two people coming together in love, okay? But like I said, focus on what you want. Focus on, yeah, and give the gratitude for it. Because it is going to happen, but like I said, the universe has to align things up, ask for this or something better, because sometimes there is something out there that we don't even see, we can't comprehend, that the universe can see and can offer it to us, but we need to, yeah. So let go of the fears, hon. Bubble technique. So the Hierophant, yeah. The Hierophant and the Chariot. Chariot is forward movement. Yeah. Yeah, so the Two of Cups, the Fool, Hierophant, Justice, which those are both marriage cards. Okay, you're ready for this new beginning, but everything's still an illusion right now. And the Eight of Cups, you've got to get out of that mental prison. And whatever's going to happen is going to be sudden and shocking. It's going to come in unexpectedly, okay? So start giving thanks for what you want, okay? Does that make sense, hon? So RM2, are you back? Let me message her. Four of coins. Okay. Eight of wands, two of cups, the fool, page of cups. Okay. I need to. So you got a lot of the same cards. Okay. You're welcome, hon. I hope that helps. You just got to get out of your head, okay? Got to show that faith and trust in the universe. And I know sometimes that's hard. Yeah, he's coming for you. And it's going to happen, like I said, unexpectedly. Okay. Come on, girl. I hope that helped, hon. Just get out of your head, okay? Yes. Okay. No contact. So start visualizing, giving thanks for the contact. Okay. He's hiding. Yeah. Okay, RM2's back. What's your question, hon? So I would also, yeah, visualize his protection too, hon. I do see a good relationship, but you've got to get out of your head, your negative self-talk. Okay. And that's more okay, because you're only supposed to have one free question a day. Okay, so the free list is closed for today, but if you want to make a donation, we can get you on the list. RM2, do you just want a general reading? So start clearing all those fears, all those doubts, okay, hon? Girl, you're the one asking the question. You're the one that wants to know. Ask what your most pressing question is. Silly goose. Ask what you really want to ask, RM2. Okay. Love you too, girl. Okay. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you came today. Thank you, hon. Happiness for you too, okay? Okay, girl. Okay. First card up is the Ten of Cups. Okay. This is emotional fulfillment, happy family. Okay. So if you want to find the right person, be the right person. Okay. So be the loving, caring, nurturing person that you are. Find your own inner emotional stability, and this will bring in your happiness, okay? But in some sense, hon, you're still focusing on the past. Okay, you're so busy focusing on what has not happened. Okay, RM2, let go of trying to figure it out. We've been talking about this all week. Okay, let go of trying to figure it out. Have some faith and trust that the possibilities are there. Okay, I show the Justice card. There's a need for truth and clarity. Okay, this could be a legal contract. So maybe, yeah, good. Quit figuring it out. But see, this is a legal contract, hun. Don't sign any legal contracts on any houses within the next 2 weeks because we're still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. You won't be happy with something if you sign it in the next 2 weeks. But we talked about how to go in and pull those probabilities out, okay? But this is definitely a legal contract. And see, here's the new beginnings of prosperity, abundance, stability, happy home, working toward having it all. Look at that huge pentacle, okay? Strength card. See, and it's funny because we have, yeah, these are major lessons for you, okay? Tap into your own inner strength, love, compassion. Okay, you will draw in this lion, okay, and you are a Leo, okay. This is I feel like this is you finding your own emotional stability. Girl, you have been on a roller coaster for a while. Be gentle, kind, and loving to yourself. Find that inner strength, that inner authority again, and show some love and compassion to yourself, okay? And you're not done trying to figure it out. You're waiting for that ship to come in, but you're so busy juggling everything else that you're not paying attention to the possibility here. You may miss an opportunity if you don't start asking some questions around, where am I holding myself back? Where am I out of balance? Okay. I think you're so focused on the money that you're not seeing the possibility of something coming in. Does that make sense, hon? So relax, quit focusing on the money situation, and be open to possibilities. Ask, what am I not seeing here? What am I not seeing here clearly, okay? Relax. And I know it's hard. It's hard with being home and everything. It's hard. Hello, Simply Katie. Hello, Tamara. Okay, so the free readings are done for today. If anybody wants a reading on a donation, please let me know now, because then we're going to move on to spiritual talk. If anybody has any spirituality questions, now's the time to do it. How many empaths do I have here? Let me see a show of hands. How many empaths are here? Because I have a technique for you to try. Yes. Okay, so somebody had to remind me, okay? I'm telling you, this Mercury retrograde's been crazy. So you have to understand that, okay, are you familiar with the Tree of Life at all? The Tree of Life is like a spiritual business plan. Everything is separate and everything is interactive, yet each one is a separate world. Okay? So this came to my awareness, okay, is when you call upon spiritual protection, you are emphasizing your spiritual, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies, physical bodies, okay? You're encompassing all of that in the spiritual protection. The thing is, we have those separate worlds. So what you need to do, if you choose, is put up spiritual protection around your empathic world and your dream world. Those are two of the most important ones right now. So you're going to ask for spiritual protection around the dream world and the empathic world. Okay, and you're going to put up a block for anybody with ill intent. And you could also set boundaries for what you want to experience and not experience with the empathic world. Okay. Okay, Maso, so the free list is closed on, but if you want to subscribe, I will be coming back on again tomorrow and you'll get notified. And the sooner you jump on, the sooner that you can try for the free readings. So just remember that we have all those separate worlds out there. So make sure you put spiritual protection up on that. And like I said, you can also set boundaries in the empathic world, the spiritual protection, and you could also experience boundaries. This is what they don't teach us. Okay, this is one of the missing things that we have around being an empath that they don't teach us. Okay? Does that make sense? And I'm going to do a video sometime in the next few days on how to tap into the alternate realities and either block what you don't want or call in what you do want from the alternative realities. Okay? So I'm going to work on that in the next few days. I just have to figure out how to word it, because sometimes when I'm trying to explain things, I get lost in explanations. I really appreciate your help, love and sunshine. So does anybody have any spirituality questions? And I think if we all start learning to put protection up on the empathic world, that we won't be so bombarded. We've lost a lot of tools over the years, you know. We don't have anybody to share all this information with us anymore. Well, if nobody has any spirituality questions, maybe we'll close it up for today. So love and sunshine, try putting that protection, like I said, up around the empathic world and the dream world, and see if that doesn't shift some energy for you. Okay. And let me know if that works for you. I did that, and I had a major shift in my health. So I don't know if it was, yeah. I don't know what was going on there, but it's interesting that it shifted the energy big time. Vivid dreams, yeah. Yeah. But if you pick up those prophetic dreams, just yeah, we have to just be aware of other people tapping into our dream state also. Hi, Canary 002. How are you today? So we're doing spiritual questions right now. Good for you. Let me know if that shifts any of the energy, because I know as empaths we get bombarded a lot. And I don't know if you've ever, I have a video also on who does it belong to. Okay. Because a lot of times as empaths, we're picking up everybody else's stuff, and we can't differentiate between what's ours and what's other people's also. So there's a technique in there called who does it belong to, you know, or you could just say, everything that I'm feeling that is not mine, send it back to whoever it came from. Okay. And that should lighten up everything that you're feeling. And people don't teach us this stuff. You know, and it's funny because I know that sometimes if I have something negative come into my awareness, sometimes it's for a reason. Okay, so something happened one day and it brought to me an awareness how some people do not intentionally kill themselves. They're just trying to, I don't even know how to say that. They're trying to clear out the pain. They're trying to get past the energies, okay? And they unintentionally kill themselves. How many times have mediums gone in and the people say, I never meant to kill myself. But the thing is, they're picking up everybody else's energy and they're thinking it's theirs. And I had that awareness, and it was so sad, you know, for them and for their families and stuff. It was not intentional, but they were just so overwhelmed with everybody else's stuff. Yes. You can put up, okay, so Canary, you can visualize an egg-shaped protection around yourself and put mirrors on the outside of it. And reflect back that person's energy to them. But you can, okay, and there's a video in my playlist on how to cut cords. If you want to block that person, in fact, I'll teach you now, okay? Close your eyes and visualize your body in front of you. Okay? Call in your healing team. Ask for any cords from that specific person to be highlighted red. And then once they're highlighted red, ask your healing team to neutralize those cords, dissolve them, and send them back to source for further learning. And then put up that mirror reflecting their energy back to them. That should also keep them from reattaching cords to you. Now, if you have kids or friends with that specific person, I would also ask if there are any cords coming in through anybody else from that person attaching to you. And do the same thing. Neutralize the cords, dissolve them, and send them back to source for further learning. Does that make sense, hon? And let me know if that helped any. And the reason I tell you to put up the mirror reflecting their energy back, because a lot of times when you cut cords with somebody, they're going to feel it. And if they try to reach out and talk to you, you don't have to talk to them. Because if you talk to them, you may be reconnecting to their energy again. Does that make sense? Okay, so like I said, yeah, put that mirror reflecting their energy back to them. Okay. Make sure, like I said, call in your healing team. Make sure you neutralize them first. Because sometimes when people attach to you and they're an energy vampire, sometimes they will booby trap you trying to cut those cords. Okay? So neutralize them, dissolve them, your healing team, neutralize them, dissolve them, and send them back to source for further learning. Because if you send them back to the person, a lot of times they're going to try to reattach again. But if you send them back to source, that's a different way of dealing with the energy. Okay. So I hope that helps, hon. So I do have some videos in playlists under classes if you want to watch some of those. I also went in and, like I said, this week, I need to do a video, but you can go into alternative universes, okay? Because every scenario, every decision choice you make is played out in alternative universes. You can go in and clear any leakages from those other universes. You can go in and any experiences that you do not want to experience, you can close the door on those universes. And on the opposite, the things that you do want to experience that are coming in from other universes, okay, open the door, pull that energy through, okay, and then close the door and make sure there's no leakages again from other universes. That can shift energy also. That's another way of setting boundaries. There's lots of ways to set boundaries. But you're also telling the universe, okay, I want to experience this, but I don't want to experience that. If that helps any. And that's something that popped up, yeah. Yeah, well, I hope that helps, hon. And we were also just talking about we have different worlds. You know, the tree of life is a spiritual business plan, but there's separate worlds. They're separate, yet they're all intertwined. So you need to put protection up on the separate worlds. Like we were talking about the dream world and the empathic world. You have to put protection up on those also. And that's a shamanic teaching. I had learned that years and years ago and had forgot about it. And it's something that came up in the last 10 days also. So I hope that helps. Oh, yes, we can. Yes, we can have leakages. That's why you have deja vu. Okay? That's where two universes where you're experiencing something similar are touching. So seal the leakages from other universes. Priyanka, the free readings are done for today, hon. You know, that's why one of the reasons that I started this channel is because there's so many spiritual teachings out there and nobody brings everything together. Okay? So I welcome anybody that has any spiritual knowledge to come in. On Friday nights, we do spiritual talk. Okay? And then after the readings, we do spiritual talk. So if anybody has any questions, we can all support each other. I don't know everything. And one of the things I tell everybody, question everything, even what I teach you, what I tell you, because you need to find your own truth and clarity. Okay? I'm just here to be supportive. We're here to help each other, you know. So that's why I started the channel. Okay, so the free readings are done for today, hon, and we're doing spiritual talk right now. So we're not doing any more readings. So if nobody else has any more spirituality questions, then maybe we'll go ahead and close it up for today. I will be back on tomorrow to do readings. So if you want to subscribe, you'll get notifications when I come on. And you could try for one of the 10 free readings, okay? You meditate over the sun also? Yeah, yeah. There's lots of techniques that work. We just don't share things. One of the things that irritates the heck out of me is there on Facebook, they started a group on mentoring. Okay, so I had two people reach out to me and ask me questions. I'm asking them, how do you protect yourself? How do you ground? They didn't know what I was talking about. One of the gals had opened up her third eye, was being bombarded with so much information that she shut down her third eye. She had no concept of grounding and spiritual protection. And that is one of my main pet peeves, is nobody teaches the basic spirituality, And I bring in that golden light also to fill in the whole body. And then when you expand it out, you push out everybody else's stuff and you just send it home. Also, so yeah. Transits and retrogrades affect everybody. Tomorrow's the last day of Mercury retrograde, and then the next 2 weeks we have the shadow period. And for a lot of people, this Mercury retrograde has just been absolutely nuts. Lots of people have had lots and lots of revelations and things come up, including me, And I don't do astrology. If you want to talk to somebody about astrology, look at Astro-Ascension Tarot. He does astrology and he can ask a lot of questions about astrology. He's really, really good at it. But if you don't use protection, then you're opening yourself up to the other energies. That's crazy. So just don't limit yourself in your protection. When I ask for protection, I put it out into infinity throughout. Infinite protection throughout infinity. Yeah. It's crazy. Everybody's got their different belief systems. But I also asked for, Archangel Michael to bring in his blue light of protection also into infinity also, And then you don't have to be replenishing it all the time. It's just there. It's tapped into the universe. And like I was just talking, you need to set up protection for your empathic world and for your dream world also, so they don't penetrate your empathic and dream world. And I think I did the dream world in a past lifetime, because I don't have bad dreams. But I do pick up a lot of stuff from other people. So I put the protection up around the empathic world. Exactly. But again, everybody's got their belief systems. Everybody's got their points of view. That's finding your own truth, And that's their truth. And we're supposed to honor each other's truth, Sometimes we just have to step back and agree to disagree. Okay, so like I said, I don't know a lot about astrology, and I don't know a lot about remedies. Okay, that's different than the astrology that we have here. But I do believe that gemstones and crystals and stuff do have protective abilities and stuff. Okay, so Harsha. Okay, so the free readings are done for today. What we're doing is asking spiritual questions right now about how spirituality works. Now, I have a brother-in-law that was having some problems, and I gave him a black tourmaline. Okay, he walked into a situation that was very, very negative, and when he walked out of that situation, the tourmaline shattered. Okay, so that was telling him that, you know, the black tourmaline was actually protecting him. Okay. Okay, well, any more questions? There's so many things that have been lost in the teachings through the years, you know, that are, and I've just been blown away the last 10 days even on things that have come through. And I'm going to do a video on it, and I'll put it into the playlist. I just, like I said, I get lost in translation sometimes, so that's why I try to put them on videos. I have to write it down and make sure I cover all the bases. But you're welcome to come in. Spiritual Talk is on Friday nights, and then after the readings on Saturdays and Sundays and Wednesdays. Okay. People seem to like that. Okay. So you want to, okay, so what you can do is you can visualize. Okay, so the heart is like the second brain of the body. A lot of times, if you want answers to something, you have to bring that energy down from the head in here and the energy from the heart here and have it connect and see if it doesn't bring you some clarity in a situation. Okay, so if you want to connect with somebody's heart, you could ask permission to connect heart to heart, but you've got to ask permission. Otherwise, it's invasive. Okay, so you could try that. And the reason that we get stuck in stagnation is because we are processing a lot of things that we have learned. Okay. And we are getting ready to go through a major, major change, a major shift. Okay. So every time we feel like we're stuck, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of. Ask questions about it. What do I need to know about the situation? What truth and clarity do I need to see? How can it get any better than this? And be open to the possibilities that come through for us. But a lot of times the stagnation, okay, look at what everybody's been going through for the last year. Okay. Everybody's feeling stagnant. Everybody's been stuck at home. Everybody's been stuck in situations to where they have had to slow down. But how much spiritual growth have you gone through in the last year because you've been forced to slow down, and the universe has more of a chance to communicate with you now because you're not so busy that you're not listening? Does that make sense, hon? It's just a need for growth, a need for change, and we are going through those major changes. We're just processing everything. And look at we are going to be going through some major shifts and changes, not only because of the virus. Yeah. Start asking questions. What else is possible here? Okay, what can be better than this being stuck? What energy consciousness and what energy space and consciousness can I be aware of that I need to shift and change in order to move out of this stagnation? Ask the universe questions. The universe sees the whole picture. We don't. And if we ask for something specific, sometimes we lock the universe into specifically that, and it can't help us with movement if we don't ask for this or something better, or ask questions around it and follow the energy. Because the agreement was, when we were given free will, is the universe will not interfere unless we ask. Okay? One of the things you can do, okay, is you can give permission to your personal guides, your personal angels, your personal archangels to communicate with you what you need to know. But you've got to give them that permission. And they're not going to give you the answers to something. Okay? Okay, so money is energy. Money is an exchange of energy. Okay? So one of the things you want to do is clear your belief systems around money. We are programmed so that we believe that money is the root of all evil. Okay? You need to clear that. I'm going to put a bubble technique up. Okay, here's a way to clear some things. Okay, watch this little video. It's under 4 minutes and it'll help. You need to clear belief systems like money's the root of all evil. Money does not grow on trees. You have to work hard for money. Okay? Those are programs. And yeah. And again, that's a belief system. Money changes everyone. That's a belief system. Clear that. It's an exchange of energy. And that energy is God in action. Okay? It's just a form of exchange. Shift your thinking about it. So I went to a class and they said, okay, this was the whole class. If money was your lover, what would you tell it? And one of the first things that popped up is some of the women were saying, ooh, you're so dirty. I don't want to touch you. Okay? They were talking about look at all your negative beliefs around money and clear those. But then one of the girls started getting the picture. She goes, okay, if money was my lover, I'd say, come on, baby. Come on. Let me have all of you. So shift your perception around money. Money's not going to change you. It's your belief systems and points of view around money that are going to change you. Money is just energy. You are projecting your belief systems, your points of view, your lack consciousness onto money. So you need to clear all that stuff in you in order to move forward. Okay? And Canary, I've been stuck for a long time. And I could see why. I had a twin flame come in and shifted a lot of things. If you would have told me 3 years ago that I'd be doing a YouTube channel and a Facebook, doing readings and doing spiritual talk, I would have told you were nuts, because I'm an introvert. I am a major introvert. I would have told you were nuts. It wasn't possible. You know? But I just feel like there's such a need for everybody to have spiritual support that's why I started the channel. And like I said, Lohit, look at the bubble technique. I just put it up for you. Okay? Start putting all your belief systems about relationships, about how the world works, about what is right and wrong, about how money changes you, how money is evil. You know, look at it this way. If money's evil, then why do the churches ask you for money? Why would the churches want something evil? It's just a program. It's just a belief system. Okay? Does that make sense? Any more questions? Well, I guess we're ready to close it up for tonight, or for the day. I will be back on tomorrow, and I will be back on again Wednesday. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe so you can get notifications for when I come on. And you are always welcome to join us on Friday nights, and that is exclusively spiritual talk. Okay, there's no readings done on Friday nights. But Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays, I do readings, okay? And then we do spiritual talk. Okay? So that is ego. Okay, being proud is ego. So I would ask questions around that, okay? Ego is something that is put there to hold us. It's like telling us that we can't do something. So start asking questions around it. What do I need to do to? Oh, I don't know even how to. Getting tired. My brain is getting foggy. Okay. I want you to start reframe your thinking a little bit. I want you to start acknowledging everything that is good in your life, okay? Everything that the universe supplies for you. I would. So it depends on what you mean about proud. It's okay you are supposed to love yourself. We are made in the image of God. Our bodies are our temples, but yet we are programmed that is evil, that is vanity, okay? But strutting around like a peacock thinking that you know better than everybody else is something that you can put into the bubble also. I would play around with that bubble technique. I would put some of your negative self-talk, some of your belief systems, some of the statements that people have told you into that bubble technique and see if you can clear some of that stuff around being proud, okay? Because the ego is there in order to tell us that we can't do it, that we are not worthy, that we are not acceptable, okay? That is the ego. So start clearing all that negative self-talk, okay? And see if that doesn't shift the energy for you, Lois. And Jesse, the free readings are done for today, and we're just getting ready to close up, okay? But if you have any quick spiritual questions that you'd like to ask, please ask, okay? But there's no more readings for today. But I will be back tomorrow, and I will be back Wednesday, and then Friday nights we do just spiritual talk. Does that make sense, Lois? Like I said, I put the bubble technique. Just watch that video. It's under 4 minutes, and you can shift the energy and change things within seconds. Okay, so like I said, Jesse, no more readings. Okay? That would be more of a reading. But everybody has spirits with them. Everybody does. You've got your personal guides. You've got your personal angels. You've got your personal archangels. You've got your personal teachers. They're around you all the time. And you've got family that is around you all the time also. Okay? Okay, so we're going to close it up for today. Okay? If you guys have any questions also, you can email me, and I do answer questions. Okay? So everybody have an awesome weekend. If you don't join us tomorrow, okay? Everybody be safe. Take care of yourselves with the virus. Find your own inner peace, your truth, your clarity. Question everything, okay? Don't give your power away to a reading. And learn to love yourself, okay? Be the person, okay? If you want to find the right person, be the right person, okay? So everybody have an awesome day. Okay, I do need to answer that question. Okay, so Lois, we are all meant to be different. We are all meant to have our own truth. Okay? And if people, okay, everybody's going to have their own belief system about how things are. And if somebody insults you, I want you to be aware that that's a reflection of who they are, not who you are. When you are reacting to somebody insulting you, okay, there is something within you that they are doing also that is causing a reaction in you. So take a step back. If you are getting angry, if you are getting insulted, then you need to step back and ask yourself what's going on here. Am I doing the same thing? But just remember that everybody's different. Everybody has their own truth. And the way they treat you, the way they insult you is a reflection of who they are, not who you are. The only thing that you have control with in the world is how you react to situations. How are you going to react when somebody insults you? Like I said, just remember that when they are insulting you, that is a reflection of who they are, not a reflection of who you are. But how you react is a reflection of who you are. Does that make sense, hon? So if you feel yourself start reacting, pull yourself back and ask, okay, what do I need to be aware of here? Am I doing this? Am I doing the same thing that this person is doing? Okay. And sometimes we just need to step back and let the other person have their own truth. This is the problem with the world. I am right, you are wrong. Anything that is perceived as different is considered wrong, but yet we are all supposed to be different. We are supposed to be here to honor each other's differences. When you find that stability, that security within your own self, okay, then you find that peace. You find that love, and you will not react to other people, okay? Okay, so that's it for today. If you have any questions, you can email me, okay? Everybody have an awesome weekend, and namaste.